Hey everybody, my name is Eric Kasloff and I am one of the hosts of the Something Something podcast. And with me as always is Larry Sands. Say hello, Larry.
Hello, Larry. Welcome to my home here in Los Angeles, California. Why don't you tell everybody where you're at right now,
I
Eric?
am right from Lodi, New Jersey. I'm not going to give you my address unless you're Lindsay Lohan, then you can have my address.
So what you're saying is our podcast really is coast to coast.
Exactly, and hopefully international one day. But hey, Larry,
right.
what is the Something Something podcast about?
Well, originally it started, and I like to think that it has remained. What we actually talked about doing is I don't want to say reliving, but we're talking about the creative careers of people. Right? Anybody we meet, in our odd jobs and our life as creative people, we really want to find out how they got started, where they are, and where they want to go with their career. So, like I know we've taken like a while off, but we've interviewed singers, dancers, writers. We've talked about our own stuff on this.
And I want to point out one of those guests was a dancer, an actor, a writer, a director, all in one.
Exactly. So we hit the jackpot, and really, that reminds me of, we could get pretty serious talking about documentaries and stuff. I'm reminded of Sophie when she talked about her documentary, So
yeah, but then we do completely stupid stuff like pitch that movie, which we're not going to tell you what it's about here because we want to wait for it to happen on the show.
That's right. But that's just one of the things that I think are the people we interview. I think that's one of the things that they really love is the spontaneity of it all and the creativity. And we're very flexible, in how we have our podcast structured.
Yeah, very much so. This is not a professional podcast at all. I mean, let's be honest here. We're professionals, but this podcast started because I wanted to reconnect with my buddy Larry. And it was just us for the first few episodes, just talking about whatever. And then it evolved into something much, much bigger. And here's the cool part. While we're doing the reboot, would that be the right word? Is this a reboot of the show?
I think so. Yeah, we're just getting started again, kicking it back up.
Yeah, now are we going to go the Nolan reboot and be all dark and gritty? Or is this more of a happy reboot?
I think it could go either way, depending on our guest, because like I know I've talked to some people and they are like writers and they have a couple books out and it's about vampires, so it could go really either way if that's what you're talking about content wise, because we could get pretty serious sometimes.
Exactly. And hey, here's the cool thing. If you want to be part of the show, if you're involved in any form of the creative process, if you're a filmmaker, if you're in a band, if you're an alter, a professional wrestler, which would be awesome.
That's right.
Or what's your thing that you've been wanting?
Ooh, ghost hunting. That would be really cool.
So we pretty much accept any form of creativity. Hey, are we supposed to have a chef on eventually?
You know what? Yeah, we are actually. And along with that, I think I don't even want to say. Yeah, we might have a couple dog trainers on. Who knows?
That would be amazing. Hey, remember the time you had to talk me out of wanting to be a lion tamer?
Yes.
I'm telling you, Peter's upstairs lion taming school in the Valley would have been a great career choice for me.
That's right. And it would have been so good, it would have bit your head off. That could be your tagline. The lion taming school where you lose your head more than once. But really, it's like you said, if anybody wants to, be a part of our podcast, any part of the creative process, whether it be art or music or film or, just really starting your own creative business, we'd love to talk to you.
Exactly. If you have a tech company you want to talk about, we will gladly have you on if you're willing to give us stock options.
That's right.
It's all about the Bitcoin.
Oh man. Oh, but yeah, that's what the Something Something podcast is all about. It's all about creativity, having fun, being spontaneous, and just letting loose.
And well, I think that's pretty much all we've got for now, right, Larry?
I think so. But stay tuned. We will have some more exciting interviews and stuff about our life coming up. I'm very sure.
Thank you, everyone, and have a good time. And well, have a good day, a good night, or a good evening, depending on when you're watching this.